Hello friends, my name is Jonathan Moyer. I am organist and associate director of music here at the Church of the Covenant, and it gives me pleasure to welcome you into this sanctuary. You can see behind me the beautiful reredos that was carved and installed in the 1930s. It is full of remarkable depictions and carvings of biblical characters, as well as Christian symbols. This beautiful piece of art is often a visual focal point for us as we participate in worship here in the sanctuary. It is a constant source of theology and reflection. Next to it is the console of the chancel pipe organ, which I will be using as part of the musical presentations in this coming week's service. I hope you will join us this coming Sunday as we present a virtual worship service that will be emailed out on Sunday morning, and you can participate directly in your own home. We have some very special musical presentations for you to listen to meditate upon, as well as to participate in. Yes, you can sing in your own home as you listen to and read the hymns that are printed in the PDF version of the bulletin. We encourage you to actively participate. Though we can't be together here in our sanctuary, we can be brought together through our worship experience in our own home. You can join us following the worship service at 11 a.m. for our coffee hour, and you can see some of your friends and members here at the Church of the Covenant. Invite a friend. Who knows, maybe they can become a part of this community in the midst of these challenging times. We welcome Covenant Choir soloist Gwendolyn Delaney this week as she presents two musical works that are based upon scriptural texts. The first is a setting of Psalm 121, or a verse from this psalm that says, "He that keepeth Israel neither slumbers nor sleeps." This is set by the 19th century German composer Adolf Schlösser. The other is the second movement from Johann Sebastian Bach's Magnificat. This work was written in the 1720s and performed often during his time as cantor in Leipzig. It is perhaps his most often performed choral work to this day. It is an inspirational setting of the words of the Virgin Mary when she came to her cousin Elizabeth and proclaimed, "My soul doth magnify the Lord." Gwendolyn will be singing the second movement of the Magnificat, Et exultavit spiritus meus. We brought this musical collaboration together, again, via our technology. I recorded the accompaniment for this particular performance on the Newberry organ and the harpsichord. Gwendolyn recorded her vocal portion separately, and we brought it all together. So we look forward to hearing this ensemble experience through the web this coming Sunday. The Magnificat, or this remarkable text given to us in the Gospel of Luke, has been a point of inspiration for theologians and musicians for centuries. It was a part of the canonical hours that kind of guided the monastic communities in early Christianity and throughout the medieval age. And the text has been chanted and sung for centuries, set by wonderful composers throughout the Renaissance and the Baroque age, all the way up to the current times. We have beautiful and remarkable settings of this text that points towards a God that is not so much interested in the rich and the powerful, but a God that is regarding the humble and the meek and the lowly. And this is Mary's perspective, and she is just full of joy and praise as she proclaims these words. They've also inspired many wonderful organ pieces. So my mind was kind of brought towards the great tradition of organ repertory that is inspired from the words of the Magnificat. So for the prelude and for the postlude, I'll be playing two works that are based upon Magnificat settings. In chapter 2 of our music notes, I'll tell you more about these particular pieces and some of the musical content within them. I hope you can you can join me for those words. We also have two remarkable hymns brought to us this coming Sunday by a modern living hymn writer named Brian Wren. And these are two hymns that reflect on the many personalities and names that we have for God. I hope that you will listen intently to the introduction to each hymn so you can learn the melody for the hymn and then sing actively and meditate upon these wonderful texts. Thank you for listening to these words. We hope to see you at our 11 o'clock coffee hour on Sunday, and thank you for being a part of this remarkable community of people here at the Church of the Covenant.